The International Church of Christ Women's Service Team is made up of 15 women leaders of our 33 regional church families around the world. Among all our common global concerns, these women choose to focus their energies on women's ministry. The Women's Service Team aims to support the existing leaderships in ICOC churches around the world by acting in accordance with this mission statement. Our mission statement is to inspire and train women servant leaders around the globe to connect and grow spiritually and advance the gospel. Several women's ministry task forces have been created, and more will be added. It is our hope that women from every continent and demographic group will engage and use their talents in these and other task forces. One task force, which is already hard at work, is the group compiling input for and organizing the women's program of the International Leadership Conference and the Women's General Session for the July 2020 Orlando Vision Conference. The theme for the women's portion of the ILC in Orlando 2020 is Set Your Hearts and Set Your Minds on Things Above, from Colossians 3, verses 1 and 2. You can find the list of the ILC 2020 women's class titles on our new Facebook page, womentoday.net on Facebook, and there are no spaces in womentoday.net. Your input is requested. If you have any thoughts or ideas of whom you think would be great to speak at any of those lessons that you'll find online if you go to the Facebook page, please send your ideas for speakers, for women speakers for Orlando 2020 to Patty at dfwchurch.net as soon as possible. This is what the class titles look like on the Facebook page, womentoday.net. No spaces. For the past few years, the Women's Service Team has suggested a theme to unite all the women in our churches in a day of prayer and fasting on or around March 8th. Our theme this year is In His Image. We hope you'll join us by setting aside a day on or around March 8th, 2020, to fast, to pray, and to take a step of faith in His image. Many groups in the past have held special Women's Day community events around this time using our common theme, have had special midweeks, prayer times, and other events to unite and strengthen the disciples and for outreach in the community. This is what the Women's Day announcement looks like on our Facebook page right now. You can find this post on Facebook at womentoday.net. The Women's Service Team is excited to begin offering worldwide women's webinars. These webinars will be 1-hour-long conference calls with up to 100 women from around the world participating, focused on a particular topic. We will use the platform called Zoom Cloud Meetings, downloadable on the App Store for Android and for iPhone, or for your tablet or computer. You can go to www.zoom.us and upload the app from there. It is totally free for you as a participant. Please upload well before the webinar, and please use headphones or earbuds with a microphone if you participate. This is important to ensure good sound quality for everyone. The first webinar will take place on December 6th at the times shown here, and will be repeated on December 7th at the times shown on the slide. The Women's Service Team will present a short biblical lesson on defining spiritual leadership, followed by an open discussion, questions and answers. The second worldwide webinar will take place at the times and dates shown, January 30th and 31st, 2020, and will feature guest speakers Dr. Mary Shapiro on January 30th and Dr. Jennifer Konzen on January 31st on the topic of mental health and personal care. The third worldwide webinar for women, May 28th and 29th, 2020, will be on the topic of balancing life and ministry. The last two webinars in 2020 do not yet have an assigned topic. Those will take place in August and December. You can always find our webinar times and dates on Facebook at womentoday.net. No spaces. This is what the webinar announcement looks like on our womentoday.net Facebook page. If you don't see it right away, just scroll down through the posts until you do see it. Another task force, forming now, organizes what we feel are crucial conversations between various groups of women. This is a by-invitation conference call intended to inform the women's service team so that we can learn from different diverse groups of women and different demographics and interest groups around the world to better fulfill our purpose and mission statement. In August this year, we had our first crucial conversation with 10 young next-generation women, 2 from each continental group of churches who serve in the ministry. That conversation gave us lots of ideas, which you already see taking form in our efforts to do more online. In November and February, we have 2 more crucial conversations planned. If you know a mature single woman or a widow in your ministry whom you would like to suggest as a participant on either of these calls, please, with her permission, send us her name and contact information. The website team task force, forming now, needs eager, talented women who have time and energy to help shape, manage, and populate a website for ICOC women so that we can easily find inspirational, spiritual women's resources and important information pertinent to our sisters on the web in one click. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this information with the women who serve in your ministry. Please pray for the women's ministries in all of our churches to thrive in Christ. And from the women's service team to all of you, we love you.